29th November 2021. This is a good example of coppicing. Apparently in England, to separate different portions of land owned by different people, they had this coppicing, and these are good examples of coppicing. These are stools. This is hardwood, and you can see more along here. So obviously this was a property owned by different people on different sides, and so this is something really worth looking at and thinking about it. These are really good examples of boundary markers. You can see how over centuries they have been. This is the same continuation of the stream. So obviously the property this side was owned by one person and the other side somebody else. And they're very good examples of boundary marker. This is an example of why you shouldn't be letting helium balloons off. The main problem with this is that they go and come down somewhere. I went to a funeral a couple of years ago, and they asked people for money to sponsor these balloons, and they put hundreds in the air, and they were very proud of how many balloons they put in the air. But if only they had seen how detrimental it is to the environment. If that same money had been put into planting trees, those trees would now be 3 years old or 4 years old, and they would contribute positively to the environment instead of negatively, which this birthday balloon is doing right now. This hornbeam was coppiced 18 to 20 years ago, and you can see how it has grown. It gives you an idea that if the trunks are that thick, that obviously was done quite well. The middle one has grown a lot, and then it has put out lots of other shoots. This is the area where in March, April you will see wood anemones or milkmaids. The locals call them milkmaids. They're little white flowers, and they look like stars have come down from the sky. The tall, thick trees are oak trees, and they are called oak standards. And these are mostly hornbeam, which this is planted because they used to use it to make charcoal. So you can look up how charcoal was used and made. But since Second World War, this wood is basically not being used as a working wood.